In the ever-changing world of Fortnite, the lines between past, present, and future often blur. Reality bends, and new worlds rise from the ashes of the old. Chapter 4 was no different, though it brought events so monumental that they would forever change the course of the game. As it came to a close, it sparked the dawn of Chapter 5, a new beginning filled with hope, danger, and mysteries. The trouble began when Kado Thorne arrived on the island. He wasn't just any ordinary enemy. He was a revenant vampire with the power to control time. His arrival was tied to an ancient prophecy, one that Optimus Prime had desperately tried to warn Dr. Sloan about. But Sloan was focused on rebuilding the apparatus, a device that could predict catastrophic events. The apparatus had foretold the arrival of the eclipse, a cosmic event that would signal the end of Reality Zero, the world where everything in Fortnite happened. Kado Thorne's plan was simple but terrifying. With his Rift-powered time machine, he began traveling through time, collecting powerful artifacts from different points in Fortnite's history. He gathered things like Midas drum gun and the Foundation's MK7 assault rifle, growing stronger with each passing moment. Sloan realized she had to act fast. The time machine was the key to saving Reality Zero, but first they had to steal it. Enter Nolan Chance, a professional robber and leader of a skilled heist crew. Sloan recruited him, along with other talented fighters, to pull off an impossible mission: steal the time machine from Kado's heavily guarded estate. The heist was risky, but Nolan and his team, which included the Looper, managed to pull it off. After a fierce battle where Kado revealed his vampire form, they escaped with the time machine, stashing it at Frenzy Fields for Sloan and Jones to study. With the time machine in their possession, Sloan and Jones worked tirelessly trying to unlock its secrets. They knew they had little time before the eclipse arrived and destroyed Reality Zero for good. Jones had an idea. What if they could use the machine to travel back in time and fix things before they went wrong? Not just any timeline though, an alternate version of Reality Zero. Jones used the time machine to go back to Chapter 1 Season 5. But when he arrived, things were different. Characters who should have been there weren't. For example, instead of Renegade Raider, Lynx took her place. Ragnarok, once a fearsome Viking, was now played by the actor who portrayed the villain Omega. Even Pilly, the beloved banana, was now the owner of an ice cream shop that once belonged to Little Whip. These changes were signs that Kado's time travels had already altered the past. Jones quickly realized that if the past in this alternate timeline was altered, it could ripple across all realities, including Reality Zero. But his mission was clear: slightly change the timeline without breaking the future. His goal was to save the inhabitants of Reality Zero from the coming collapse by creating new realities where they could take refuge. Jones knew that controlling the black hole was the key to saving Reality Zero. The black hole had appeared before, during the cataclysmic event known as the End, when it destroyed everything and created a new island. This time, Sloan and Jones planned to trigger it again, but under their control. By attaching the time machine to the Seven's rocket, they would cause a new Big Bang, one that would create multiple galaxies, each containing new worlds where people of Reality Zero could escape. On December 2nd, the rocket was launched, just as it had been in the End. But something went wrong. The time machine attached to the rocket malfunctioned, creating a massive explosion that sent shockwaves across the Omniverse. Instead of just one island, the Big Bang created entire galaxies, each with its own new worlds. One of these worlds was Helios, a place where the inhabitants of Asteria, the jungle world beneath Reality Zero, could escape before their island collapsed. This explosion marked the end of Chapter 4, but it wasn't the happy ending Jones had hoped for. The past had been altered in ways no one could fully understand. The cube, which was supposed to implode, stayed hovering over Loot Lake. The ice moon, which was supposed to come later, arrived early, but without its king, meaning the entire chain of events leading to the creation of the volcano and jungle was erased. Sloan sent a final message to Jones, warning him that they would need to say goodbye to the versions of themselves they knew, because the future was now unknown. With the Big Bang came new realities, including the world of Helios. But this wasn't a peaceful new beginning. Beneath the surface of this lush, mysterious planet lay secrets from an ancient civilization. The people of Asteria had fled underground long ago, predicting the arrival of Kado Thorne. But now that they had escaped to Helios, they weren't safe. A dangerous group known as the Society emerged, led by 5 powerful leaders: Tunetank, Nisha, Peter Griffin, Oscar, and the most notorious of them all, Valeria. Valeria was ruthless, and she wanted one thing: Pandora's box. An ancient artifact rumored to hold unimaginable power. To lure Jones into a trap, she kidnapped Peely, but her plan backfired. Jones, now known as Vengeance Jones, teamed up with the Underground, a resistance group led by Valeria's younger sister, Hope. to take down the Society and rescue Pilly. As Jones, Hope, and their allies fought to free Pilly and stop Valeria, they uncovered a bigger mystery. In their quest, they discovered the mosaic, an ancient picture of Cerberus, the three-headed guard dog from Greek mythology. Odyssey, a wise and mysterious figure, revealed that this mosaic was the key to unlocking what was coming next. The Society's medallions were pieces of an ancient power that was now growing stronger, threatening to engulf Helios in chaos. The earthquake started soon after, signaling that something was terribly wrong. On March 2nd, a massive Titan hand emerged from the ground, holding Pandora's box in 6 chains. The loopers, now aware of the stakes, worked together to break the chains. But when Pandora's box finally opened on March 3rd and unleashed a storm of souls from the underworld, Valeria, the mastermind behind the Society, vanished without a trace, leaving behind only chaos. The end of Chapter 5 Season 1 was just the beginning of a new saga, as Jones and the remaining heroes now had to face a world haunted by ancient powers, broken realities, and a growing threat from the underworld. The events of Chapter 4 had triggered the collapse of one reality, but they had also opened the door to infinite new ones, each filled with its own dangers and mysteries. And so the story continued, with Fortnite's heroes preparing for the battles ahead, knowing that the future of all realities was at stake. What would happen next? Well, that answer lies in our Chapter 5 storyline video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe.